Hey, I'd have done that.
There's nothing wrong with my biceps. I best get on.
So you got any plans for today?
Well, yeah, pub to run, staff to shout at.
Plane to catch to Spain. So I booked a cab. I found my passport. Do you fancy a cup of coffee before I go?
No, it's all right. You get off. I've got loads to do.
Right.
You seeing Kane?
See him every flipping day.
To tell him.
That you've got a kid with his wife? Someone's got to.
No matter what that does to my boys.
It's too much. It's too big. I'm sorry, but family comes first.
Yeah, your family, not mine. Not that family mattered when you nicked your niece's fellow.
And look how that turned out. You've got a chance to put things straight. Take it. Or I'll do it for you.
So there's a slot in 3 months' time.
I can't wait that long. Not at my age. Nothing is for certain.
But she had a cancellation for tomorrow.
Then what are you waiting for? Call her. Book it.
You're actually going to chuck yourself out of a plane?
Yes.
A moving plane in the sky?
How very damn busters of you.
And I hope to be well rewarded for it.
In the afterlife.
In sponsorship money. Come on, it's not every day you set up the Valerie Pollard Foundation. Right. So, who's going to be the first one to sign on the dotted line for financial pledges?
Anyone daft enough to throw themselves out of a tin tube with a doily on the back's worth 20 quid of my money.
Good boy.
Well, I know I told you to reach for the stars, but I didn't expect you to take it literally. And I'm going to miss it. Almost worth cancelling me holiday.
No, it's not, because he's not going to do it.
Yeah, well, I must say I admire your spunk, Eric. Actually, I've always fancied a bit of that myself, experiencing the pull of gravity, the G-force as you head towards the ground.
Is it 1,000,000 miles an hour?
Always room for another. You're welcome to join me. Oh, David?
Yeah, I'd do anything for you, Dad. Except that.
Yeah, and I'm going to pass, thank you. I've done one too many stunts for Valerie in my time.
We looped the loop together, didn't we, Bob, in them planes?
Yeah, and once was enough.
You don't want me hurling yourselves around like a couple of amateur stuntmen at your age.
Never mind, Rodney. We're not all made of the right stuff. And it takes a real man to admit that he's scared witless.
I'm not scared. And as it is for the mother of my only son, count me in.
Good. Welcome on board. Not a word to Valerie. Here's to a successful mission. Chocks away.
Well, Bango's a theory that she'd keep it to herself.
I honestly thought she would.
Well, you honestly don't know your girlfriend as well as I do.
Yeah, well, she's right about one thing. Nothing good comes from keeping secrets. They fester, they turn everything bad.
What do you think Adam's going to do? Jump into your arms and say hello, Daddy?
Yeah. And once Kane knows, it's only a matter of time before the boys do as well. You should hear it from us first, and the sooner, the better.
Mom? I'm going to go to the pub, have another dinner.
Listen, Adam, before you go. Me and your mum. We wanted a word.
Yeah, later, all right? I've got to go meet Katie.
And I've got to go meet Chaz. So we can discuss the vet's bill later, OK? Can you give me a lift?
Yeah, of course I can.
You're wasting your time.
Considering what's at stake, it's worth a try.
Sale or return? We'll send you a few samples and we'll take it from there. Great.
If you weren't doing anything for lunch, you are now.
It's going to be a sandwich at my desk. You know, Nicola and a flaming home farm sabbatical. I wish I'd never said yes.
Why don't we take a long lunch at your place?
You're bored? I'm busy.
Jake. Oh, I'm so sorry. I will come back.
No need.
Oh, OK. I was wondering... Well, actually, my dad was wondering. What do you reckon on organising a skydive event for charity?
He's interested. Very interested. Tell me more.
Mon frère va arriver d'une minute à l'autre. Je dois rentrer à Paris.
Paris. It's big bridges and macaroons. Always fancied it.
Je rêve de te montrer la Tour Eiffel et puis de me promener avec toi sur les bords de Seine. Juste toi et moi. Rien que tous les deux.
You'll be fighting all the blokes off, Mum, with those super smooth pins.
Tu es belle, Kerry. Je ne veux pas te quitter.
What are you snogging me for? You flaming gay?
Je t'adore, Kerry.
It's fellas that you like, not lasses. Well, and even if it was, Dan is my man, and I love him to bits. Why would I look twice at you?
Je suis vraiment désolé.
I know you lot do things a little bit differently over the channel, but you drank his beer, you ate his takeaway, and now you're perfing over his woman.
Excuse-moi encore, mais tu ne peux pas en vouloir à un homme d'avoir essayé.
Taxi, follow on. Go on, pedal off on your little bike and didn't come back. Go on.
She won't go away, Dad.
I asked you to get a raffle prize, not a campaign organiser.
Yeah, that's my job.
And I'm sure you would do it brilliantly, but you've got 24 hours to get this show on the road. You need to maximise press opportunities, you know, blanket coverage, social media.
Yeah, I'm on the case.
I have spent my whole life doing much bigger events than this, and I'll give you my time for free.
If he ever gets up in the air.
Welcome on board.
Victoria tells me you're mobilising for tomorrow.
Are you jumping as well?
T-stall.
Havern will travel.
Hey, that'll be good for his ashes, or what's left of him when he hits the ground.
Enough negativity, David. This is a chance of a lifetime, an experience I shall never forget.
Yeah, if you live to remember it.
And it's an opportunity for me to wear one of those pilot's onesies, which Valerie always finds irresistible.
I've never heard a better reason to jump out of a plane.
Exactly, and a good chance to make some money to start our foundation. What's wrong with that?
All right.
Looking gorgeous as ever, Valerie.
Why have you just shoved a giant chocolate rabbit under the table?
It was Bob. Yeah, he complained.
Patrons are requested not to bring in their own consumables.
Anything we can do for you, Valerie?
You can answer that?
Right, well, if you'll excuse us, people to see, places to go.
Yes, and I have a major media interview in less than an hour and a B&B to run.
I'm on my way.
Come on, guys, what to do?
I can smell foul play a mile off, and you lot reek of it. What's he up to?
Nothing. At all. Out of the ordinary.
All right.
What part of stay away from me do you not understand?
Oh, I could have called round to give you this, but I was worried you might not have been able to keep your hands off
How
me.
did you get that?
What did you think?
I told you to hang on to it till it was safe.
I made sure it was. What do you think I am? An amateur?
Yeah, because you're acting like one.
There's nothing amateur about me, but you know that. Look, I'm the one who risked his neck legging it to London with a bag full of dodgy old tat. All you had to do was stay in bed. It's too much hassle for you to take the cash. I'll hang on to it.
So, no more takers for the chance of a lifetime?
Oh, sorry, Eric. Been hospitalised far too many times for that, thanks.
How about you, Adam?
Well, I would do, but Katie would kill me if any of my bits fell off. I'll still sponsor you, though.
Yeah, and I'll be with you in spirit. But I have these nightmares where I'm hurtling to earth with a parachute on my back and it won't open and...
Classic anxiety dream, that.
Well, there's my paperwork, signed and sealed by Dr. Kavanagh himself. I'm good to go.
More than he is.
I couldn't get an appointment until this afternoon.
It's not what you know, it's who you know.
It is just a formality, though. I mean, they're not going to cancel on us.
He's got a heart condition. That purple throbbing vein on the side of his neck means his stress levels are going through the roof.
Because I want the event to make history for all the right reasons. Moira, can I interest you in a charity skydive?
Oh, go on, Moira. You like to live dangerously, always have.
Sorry, no thanks.
Sorry, Adam. Lagers are. Bear with me.
I'll give you a hand.
No, you're all right.
Won't be a minute.
You are having a laugh, right?
Please, Chaz. Before you do something we all might regret. I mean, we're mates. That must count for something, surely.
Kane's my brother.
Adam is my son. And until you promise me that you're going to keep quiet, we're going nowhere. If you tell Kane my marriage is over.
Oh, we've all made mistakes. He's made more than most.
I told him that there was nothing between us, ever.
Well, then you lied. He's done worse. He'll get over it.
It wasn't a lie. Not completely.
Oh, right. So you were still sleeping with John whilst you were knocking off his brother. Talk about having your cake and eating it.
I loved him so much. And you, of all people, should know that. And that one time with me and James, it was the most stupid mistake I've ever made.
Told him that, did you?
Yeah, of course I did. Straight away. I knew that it was John I loved. And I made myself a promise right there and then that I would spend the rest of my life making it up to him.
Until you slept with Kane behind his back.
Right, so I'm no angel. And neither are you. John brought Adam up. He loved him. He waked up, he's sick. His snot. You taught him how to drive. You bought him his first pint. Now, if that's not a dad, then what is?
Kane was told lies about his dad. Screwed him up. Messed with his head.
Yeah, only because he found out. I mean, Adam knows who he is, where he's from. Don't you think he's lost enough?
I think you've made your point and I've made mine, so why don't you grow up and grow a pair and go and open up that door? This ain't funny anymore, Moira. The last time I was locked in here was by a flipping nutter who was trying to kill me.
Deep breaths, Eric.
My trip to the surgery was very reassuring. Dr. Kavanagh says I've got the blood pressure of a 40-year-old.
Oh, please. Will you stop winding him up? We'll try to keep his blood pressure down.
Relax. Go to your happy place. Breathe in. Breathe out.
Valerie.
Martin, the Courier's top columnist. This is Eric, my ex-husband. The decree nice I only came yesterday.
Congratulations all round, obviously.
Did you know there was a woman massaging your neck? Just chilling, aren't we, Eric? I'll just be over there interviewing. Exclusives don't write themselves, do they, Pet?
We need publicity, and there it is, wearing, frankly, dodgy shoes. You, go and distract her. David, call him, tell him that lives depend on what he writes tomorrow.
Are you sure about that?
That's what PR's all about. Exaggeration.
I'd do it myself, but I have an appointment with Dr. Kavanagh.
I'll drive you. Don't want your blood pressure going up.
You are dreaming if you think he's going to pass you.
Stranger things have happened. I hope all this hard work is not in vain. Let's go to the doctor's.
So, he's gone then? Cycled off into the sunset?
Back to France. Flaming creep.
Think your gaydar needs an MOT? He's about as gay as I am. Otherwise, why would he try and snog you goodbye?
You saw him?
And I saw you not kissing back.
Well, I wish I flaming had now. I should have ripped off his leg and dragged him back inside.
Come on. I heard what he said about being in love with me.
Yeah? And you know what? If you loved me, Dan, the way that you say you do, you would have steamed in and punched him. No, you couldn't be bothered.
But you can handle yourself, and you did.
Just like you couldn't be bothered to propose properly or buy a ring. You know, not even a plastic kids one from a slot machine. Now just a scrunched up crisp packet.
Yeah, but it was scrunched up with love. Loads of it.
You bought Ali a ring, Dan, and all I get is a greasy bit of rubbish. It's a joke proposal. Because I'm just a joke to you.
Don't be daft. You know how much I love you.
It's easy to say, isn't it? It's what you do that matters, and you know what? You do stuff all.
Doesn't mean I won't.
Would've, should've, didn't flame and bother. It's the story of my life. But you know what, Dan? If you want to marry me, you're going to have to prove it.
I'm not even asking you to lie for me. Just forget you heard it. Forget you even said anything.
Can't do that. It's in my head. It's like an earworm. It's just going round and round.
Adam's bound to take this badly. He will do something stupid.
Yeah, my lad's not here to watch his back this time.
John is his hero. He idolises him.
Well, it won't be easy. But life ain't flipping easy. Now, just give me the key!
Look, Adam is settled now. He's going steady with Katie. He's accepted Kane. Likes him even. And for the first time, we're a family.
And Kane is mine. I lost him once because of my lies. I lost everything. I lost my family, and I am not risking that again. Now, just give me the key. I can't stand this anymore.
Kane loves me. Now, he thinks he's got a future with me. Are you going to take that away from him? You're going to ruin these people's lives. And for what? Some pathetic notion of the truth. Because you know where the truth gets you. Locked up in here when some madman wanted you dead. Do you know what? I've done my best. Now you do your worst. You're the one that's going to have to live with yourself.
Are you on your own?
I was.
No, I'm not here for that.
I thought it was my body you were after.
You haven't had time to sell that stuff in London.
Straight down the M1 last night, same bloke as last time, straight back. Sorted.
Well, you better not be lying.
Why would I lie to you? It's long gone.
Never again. Okay?
Until next time.
There won't be a next time because just holding this makes me feel sick. It's over. Finished.
And does that go for me and you as well?
Yeah. Goes for everything. Look after yourself, all right?
Of course she wanted you to fight for her. Women always do. Unless they don't. But you should be chuffed that Kerry did.
You've lost me.
A hunk of burning love, shrink-wrapped in lycra, tried it on. And she turned him down, and he's still walking around with a face like a wet weekend.
I've let her down, Bob.
Yeah, we've established that. Buy a bunch of flowers, bottle of something bubbly, go home and grovel.
She's right. She's worth more than a crisp packet. Even if it's solid gold and full of diamonds.
You've lost me this time.
No, I've got to make it up to her. Somehow. She keeps going on about them prats on the internet who propose, you know?
Oh, yeah. Those prats that get women to say yes.
Yeah. You know, choirs, football stadiums, game shows.
Well, you've got your work cut out to go better than that.
Yeah. Well, she's worth it. I'm not going to go one better. I'm going to go 11. Because what I've got planned for her is going to blow her mind.
So your mum couldn't stop then?
What? Oh, no, she was in the back with Chaz and then left looking all miserable.
Oh, what have you done now?
Actually, I'll tell you later.
Well, at least she said no to the skydive.
Skydive?
Yeah, the one she signed you up for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, now I know you're winding me up.
Of course he is.
Like you would have done it anyway.
Yeah, of course I would. I've done a lot of scary stuff than jump out of a plane.
Oh, yeah, I believe you, mate.
But I've paid good money to watch you bricking yourself before you shoved out of one. And even more to kick you out myself.
How was your date?
There wasn't one. How was your interview?
Fine. Lovely fella. He's going to feature us in next week's column.
Oh. Promised me half a page plus pictures.
Don't be ridiculous, Eric. Why would a journalist be interested in you?
Because I offered him an exclusive. The coverage of the inaugural event in aid of the Valerie Pollard Foundation.
There is no Valerie Pollard Foundation.
Oh, but there will be. Because tomorrow, with the assistance of sponsors and volunteers, I hope to raise enough cash to set up a charity to assist in the fight against HIV and AIDS.
By doing what?
Wait and see.
Are you going to sit in a bath of baked beans? Have your back shaved? That's why you were being so furtive before. You're going to raffle that bunny.
Maybe. Don't worry. No strings attached.
No.
You are your own woman, I respect that. But it doesn't stop me from admiring or supporting you through thick and thin.
That's the nicest thing you've ever done.
Oh, dear lady. The best is yet to come.
We've lost. I've done everything I can.
She went through hell in that flaming cellar. And you go and lock her in it again. Great. What better way of talking around?
You know what they say about picking a scab? Always makes things worse.
I haven't got long. I don't want Kane catching me here.
He's on his way round with a machete.
He doesn't know. I couldn't do it to him. To Adam. To any of you. You said it's in the past, and that's where it should stay, and I should know more than most that some secret should stay dead and buried.
Thank you.
There's one condition. We forget we ever had this conversation. I lost my family once, and I never, ever want to lose them again. You're not the only one who loves my brother. And if he ever finds out that I've kept this secret, it won't just be you and him that are over.
And fans of the Dales, tomorrow we've an hour-long episode of Emmerdale for you at 7. This Sunday at 6, it's the big live football game, not the World Cup. Robbie Williams leads celebs and former players in a charity match for Soccer Aid 2014. But next up tonight on ITV, tense times at Tina's bedside. Will Rob be able to show his face at the hospital? It's Coronation Street.